Cody Rhodes has been the most boring champion of 2024, and I am going to tell you why. On April 7th, Cody won the undisputed championship by defeating Roman Reigns, who had been champion for 1,316 days. The expectation was for Cody to go on to have one of the most entertaining title reigns, given how good and sincere his story leading up to him being champion was. However, as we are about to end the year, it's now clear that his title reign has been, at best, basic. The most obvious first reason to why Cody's title reign feels lackluster, and listen to this one closely, Roman was too great as a champion. His tenure wasn't just about winning, it was a captivating family drama. He reinvented himself as the tribal chief, a ruthless and charismatic leader of a powerful faction. It was a tall order to expect anyone to follow that. Cody Rhodes remains a fan favorite, undeniably. His popularity is undeniable, with crowds worldwide enthusiastically singing along to his entrance theme. However, his 9-month-long reign as champion feels somewhat stagnant. The most captivating aspect of his tenure this year has been his tag team partnership with Roman Reigns against Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. This reliance on the Bloodline storyline suggests a lack of compelling feuds outside this established narrative, and you can see that WWE sees this.
To find a fifth member for War Games, brothers.
Yep.
Jay, I'm with you, man, but I think I'm out of ideas at this point.
What about Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, like that.
No.
For many fans, including myself, Cody's championship reign became interesting when Roman returned. All other feuds outside of that have been okay at best. Let's briefly go through the feuds. Rhodes and Logan Paul had a match at King and Queen of the Ring in May, which was very boring. I forgot it even happened. This was easily Cody's weakest feud. His feud with AJ Styles was somewhat interesting, with Styles taking a page from Mark Henry's playbook when he faked his retirement to force Rhodes and SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis to grant him a rematch. Their subsequent I Quit contest at Clash at the Castle wasn't quite as good as their first encounter, making it another largely forgettable feud, with a few highlights here and there. His feud with Solo also gave us some memorable moments, like the introduction of Jacob Fatu, the Tribal Chief's return, and the reluctant Reigns and Cody alliance at Bad Blood. But one could argue that this feud did more to build anticipation for the OTC's return and advance his plotline with Sikoa ahead of Survivor Series War Games. Cody Rhodes' current rivalry with Kevin Owens is a captivating blend of high-octane in-ring action and emotionally charged segments that blur the lines between fiction and reality. While this feud arguably stands out as the most compelling on the roster, it often feels relegated to the sidelines on Friday nights, much like many of Cody's previous feuds. This is a valid concern for a champion who should be the undeniable centerpiece of the show. Cody Rhodes undeniably reached the highest point of his career in the build-up to WrestleMania 40. The intense rivalry with Roman Reigns, fueled by the presence of The Rock, created a captivating narrative that had the entire wrestling world buzzing. The culmination of this storyline, with Cody finally conquering Reigns, felt like a monumental achievement. However, in the aftermath of WrestleMania, Cody's reign as champion hasn't quite lived up to the immense hype. While he's undoubtedly a talented performer and a fan favorite, his subsequent feuds have lacked the same level of intrigue and excitement that defined his journey to the top. This isn't to say he's a bad champion, but his reign has arguably fallen short of the expectations set by the electrifying build-up to WrestleMania 40. It feels like WWE is strategically holding back their most significant storylines and marquee matches for the next major pay-per-view event. Currently, the company seems to be primarily focused on bridging the gap until The Rock's inevitable return to challenge Cody Rhodes for the championship. This approach, while understandable from a business perspective, leaves the current product feeling somewhat stagnant. With the main event picture seemingly predetermined, there is a lack of genuine unpredictability and excitement on a week-to-week basis. Many fans are left anticipating the eventual Rock-Cody clash, which overshadows the current storylines and diminishes the impact of the current champion's reign. It's a shame that WWE feels the need to play the long game, waiting for The Rock's return to truly ignite the main event scene around Cody. Triple H, as the creative head, has proven time and time again that he can craft compelling narratives and deliver captivating matches, even without titles on the line. Take, for example, the feud between Seth and Bronson Reed. This was the biggest good surprise of 2024. Their matches have consistently been high-octane and entertaining, showcasing incredible athleticism, all without the need for a championship belt. Similarly, Rhea Ripley's feud with Liv Morgan delivered a series of emotionally charged and hard-hitting encounters that captivated audiences. And who could forget the electrifying clashes between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, which kept all of us glued to the screen. With Raw going to Netflix, it's a good time to be a wrestling fan. We will see whether that will change things for the better for the current, undisputed, Universal Champion.